Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Let's go!
You may not recognize his face, but you've definitely heard his voice. The foul-mouthed robot Bender from Futurama, the magical shape-shifting dog Jake from Adventure Time. These are just two of the iconic characters voiced by John DiMaggio. With a career spanning decades, DiMaggio has brought to life a cast of characters that defined many childhoods and adulthoods, making us laugh, cheer, and sometimes even tear up. John DiMaggio at a fan convention in 2025. John William DiMaggio was born on September 4, 1968, in North Plainfield, New Jersey. Growing up on the East Coast, he developed a love for entertaining others early on. In fact, before becoming a full-time voice actor, John started out as a stand-up comedian. He performed as one half of a comedy duo called Red Johnny and the Round Guy in the early 1990s, a clear sign that making people laugh was always in his blood. This knack for comedy and performance would soon pave the way for his voice acting breakthrough. John DiMaggio's big break in voice acting came in the late 1990s. In 1999, he landed the role of Bender on the animated series Futurama, a part that would skyrocket his career. Bender, a sarcastic, beer-loving robot with a rebellious streak, quickly became a fan-favorite character. DiMaggio's performance, complete with Bender's famous demand to bite my shiny metal, well, you know the rest, made the character unforgettable and showcased John's incredible comedic timing. But DiMaggio didn't stop at one hit character. A few years later, he brought another beloved character to life, Jake the dog on Cartoon Network's Adventure Time. John gave Jake a warm, friendly, slightly goofy voice that perfectly fit the magical, shape-shifting canine, endearing him to a whole new generation of viewers. On the flip side, he also voiced the villainous Doctor Draken in Disney's Kim Possible, showing he could play an over-the-top evil mastermind just as hilariously. And let's not forget his work in video games. John is the voice of Marcus Fenix, the burly hero of the Gears of War series, proving his vocal range extends to tough, gritty characters as well. From a wisecracking dragon named Foo Dog to superheroes like Aquaman, DiMaggio has voiced scores of characters across TV, film, and games. His ability to jump between a goofy cartoon sidekick and a hardened action hero highlights an incredible versatility that few can match. Beyond the characters he's voiced, John DiMaggio has made significant contributions to the voice acting industry itself. In 2013, he co-produced and narrated the documentary I Know That Voice. This film was a love letter to the art of voice acting, featuring many of the industry's talents. By spearheading this project, DiMaggio shone a spotlight on the people behind the voices, revealing the skill, dedication, and creativity that go into making animated characters feel real. I Know That Voice gave fans a behind-the-scenes look at voice recording sessions and personal stories from voice actors, deepening the appreciation for an often invisible art form. Fast forward to 2022, and DiMaggio found himself championing his profession in a different way. News broke that Futurama would be revived yet again on Hulu, but John initially refused to sign on to return as Bender due to a pay dispute. He felt that the offer didn't value the cast's contributions, so he took a bold stand for fair compensation. DiMaggio even dubbed the standoff Bendergate on social media, signaling that this fight was about more than just himself. It was about respect for all voice actors who often don't get the credit or pay they deserve. Fans and fellow actors rallied behind DiMaggio's stance, voicing support for better treatment of voice performers. For a while, it was uncertain if Bender would have a different voice in the new episodes. Fortunately, the story had a happy ending. John ultimately returned to the role of Bender after the dispute was resolved. He didn't secure the raise he had hoped for, but he stated that bringing attention to the issue of fair pay in the industry made it all worthwhile. This very public battle further cemented John DiMaggio's reputation not only as a top-tier talent, but as a passionate advocate for his colleagues. Today, John DiMaggio is celebrated as one of the most accomplished voice actors in the business. He's even earned prestigious accolades, including a coveted Annie Award in 2001 for his voice acting work on Futurama. But more importantly, he's earned the adoration of fans around the world through the unforgettable characters he has brought to life. From comedy to drama, from Saturday morning cartoons to blockbuster video games, his vocal talents have left an indelible mark on pop culture. We may not often see John DiMaggio's face on screen, but his voice has become legendary. And thanks to his talent and passion, we'll be hearing that iconic voice in our favorite shows and games for many years to come.